Medium Specificity in Post-Media Practice. Alessio Chierico. Alessio Chierico is a researcher on interface culture at the Department of Media of Valencia University of Arts. He studies new technologies of art, design, and media theory. The abstract. In art theory, the artistic media have been in the center of the discussion between Clement Greenberg and Rosalind Krauss, and functional to the definition of modern and postmodern art. This debate, together with the etymological ambiguity of the term medium, alimented a certain confusion about the relation between media and art. This issue influenced the criticism toward several artistic approaches, especially new media art. Essentially, it provoked a common rejection from the contemporary art field of the researches that aims to reflect about media intended in general sense. This paper aims to highlight and clarify this issue, speculating about its possible origins and taking into account the perspectives exposed by several theoreticians of art and media. In conclusion, acknowledging this condition, it has been proposed the theoretical framework that accommodates both modern and postmodern perspectives on inquiry of media with post-media practice. Theoretical framework that accommodates both modern and postmodern perspectives on inquiry of media with post-media practice. Okay. Keywords: medium specificity, post-media, new media art practice. Introduction. In art theory, the discussion which opposed modernity with postmodernity focused on the role and definition of medium. However, these two cultural paradigms are not necessarily in conflict, neither incompatible between them. The advent of postmodernity, or in better terms, the intellectual awareness of this cultural shift, drove art theory to assume new points of view. During this process, some theoretical speculations identified several limitations of modern art theory, especially about the centrality and conception of the artistic medium. For this reason, in contemporary art context, any reference to media commonly connotes a modernistic imprint. This is a widespread misconception which marginalized several art forms. However, it is important to underline that it is often forget that postmodernism, even rejecting the idea of artistic medium, it never excluded a research on media. For this reason, it has been found necessary to rehabilitate some aspects of modern theories. This attempt aims to create a fertile theoretical ground for re-evaluate the current radical modern practices in art and culture. Rosalind Krauss, the most influential opponent to the modernist art theories, believes that artists must invent their own medium. In other terms, if postmodernity rejects the centrality of the artistic medium as meaning for art, it does not concern the researches that reflect on the role which media plays in our contemporary society. This problem is often based on a misunderstanding about the definition of media. Artistic media can correspond to the media which are subject of artistic inquiry, but not necessarily and mainly. This format must be not conceived as a prerogative of art. Art poses itself as self-referential discipline. Since the term art is based in completely abstract concept, its main challenge is finding its own definition. According to modernistic theories, the self-referentiality identifies in medium specificity, a way to define art, anchoring its privileged media. Nowadays, this direction is lost. This was already demonstrated by the post-avant-gardes, which played with media in the same way that postmodernism suggests. The discussion about modernity and postmodernity in art is active since long time. Postmodern theories assume the end of modernity and its theoretical framework. But since this discussion provoked a series of misunderstandings which are still perpetuated, it has been found necessary to treat and clarify this issue. This paper aims to trace a trajectory where modern and postmodern art converge, assuming the achievements of postmodern art and rehabilitating the intentions of modern art. Moreover, it is here believed that the discussion about modernity and postmodernity is at the base of the definition and conception of new media art. In fact, it is possible to assume that some of the motivations behind new media art come from a reminiscence of modernity. Under a certain perspective, new media art can be considered as the son of modernity grown up in the postmodern uncertainty.